Another update video from camp. I got some excavation work done and it's pretty exciting. I'll be uploading 2 videos. One will be the prior to getting this work done, and this video will be actually of the work after it's been done. But got this cleaned up a little bit, so it's a nice little transition here. I gotta rake it up a little bit, but that'll be fairly easy once I rake it up and smooth it out. That'll be a nice little hill to go down, and that got the rocks to kind of keep from washing out. So I'll clean that up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of raking here, no big deal. Can't do too fine of work with an excavator. So I'll clean it up a little bit. I didn't get to cut the grass. I didn't worry about it because I knew I was going to have him come through here with an excavator. So, but here it is. You know, this is, if you watch the video I'm going to post before this, you'll see that this was a hill that was mostly too steep to maintain or do anything with, and he took and pushed all the material over, got it mostly level, got me quite a bit of level ground here. The idea is maybe eventually have it where I can bring my camper down here, have my camper down by the creek, away from everything you see up there. Currently it's up there, not too bad of a spot, but I'm hoping to eventually bring the camper down here where I have a little bit of a nicer spot down by the creek, a little further away from the road. A little cleaning up here with the rake. Let it dry out a little bit. I'll kind of smooth it out a little bit with the rake. That gets me, I'd say, extends the backyard another. Backyard was decent, but that gives me quite a bit of area down here. If I was to pull the camper down here and have it tight with this bank here, I could have the front door where I come out and I look out the creek, have maybe a fire pit over here somewhere, bring the picnic table down. That gets me quite a bit of area to utilize down here that I couldn't before. About where that big fiberglass tank looking thing is, that was kind of the middle of the big hill that was here. You can see where the kayak is on the hill. That was all pretty steep, and he pushed all that material back here, packed it down really nice. Like I said, a little bit of cleaning up with a rake and a shovel and maybe filling in around the edges will be big, but that level's that level's quite a bit of ground. Allows me to come through here and cut the grass once it starts growing. Set up here, and that'll give me a nice view of the creek if I set up down here. And it still gets me quite a bit higher than the creek, so if the flood water gets high, I'm probably a good 8 feet or more above the creek's normal level. But I'll get a view of from here down all that area there, if I get it so I can bring the camper somehow down this hill somewhere. Maybe if I make a path through there, that one little scraggly looking tree, maybe I could get rid of that and make it so I can drive down here with the camper. I can pull right up tight to the bank. I'll have to find a way to empty the tanks. Probably a pump or some sort to pump it uphill. But if I can do that, then I will have a much better spot down here. I could always bring power down depending on where I put the camper. But this gives me quite a bit of area. I think this is going to be a great view down here. Clear some of that brush and stuff along the creek, but even if that brush is there, it ain't that bad of a view. I can still see the creek. Quite a bit of an improvement. It's all clay. It'll pack really nice. Over here where he cut out the original ground is pretty hard stuff. Where he leveled off and packed in there, it's not going anywhere. Pretty excited about this. But I can cut this, maintain it now. It'll be so much easier to maintain more of the ground. Some big rocks in the ground. I'll leave them. But I got the ion all the way to about where them trees are. I can't get a good focus, but you can see the trees straight ahead in the middle of the camera. I own to roughly over there. I can continue leveling off till hopefully I get all the way over there. I'm staying away from the creek. I'm not going in the creek or messing with that. I'm not gonna deal with getting in the creek and doing anything, but I've been picking up trash along the creek. That's about it. Well, thanks for checking this out, and I'll have more updates. Pick up some of these big rocks and clean it up and make it look nice. Be nice when there's grass here, maybe a gravel pad for where I decide to put the camper. Definitely pretty exciting. Once I let all this brush grow back on the bank, that'll kind of shield us from the road and the house across the road, which I think is sold. It's sale pending. I don't know what they'll do with it, but it is going to be sold. Yeah, this is nice. I love it. All that flat ground. Well, have a good